The Habsburg Dynasty, a name synonymous with power, influence, and a rich tapestry of history that has shaped Europe for centuries. One of the most powerful royal families in Europe, their influence extended far beyond their borders. For centuries they ruled over vast empires, their dominion stretching across the continent. Their name echoed through the halls of history, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of time. In 1848, a young emperor ascended to the throne, marking the beginning of a new era. His name was Franz Joseph, a figure destined to leave a lasting legacy. He was handsome and imposing, a true embodiment of royal charisma and authority. He was the embodiment of Habsburg power, a symbol of the dynasty's enduring strength. Franz Joseph was thrust into power at a turbulent time. Revolutions swept across Europe, challenging the old order. The Habsburg Empire teetered on the brink of collapse, its future uncertain. The young emperor was determined to hold on to power, to preserve the legacy of his forebears. He was a symbol of stability in a changing world, a beacon of continuity amidst chaos. He carried the weight of his ancestors on his shoulders, a burden he bore with unwavering resolve. Franz Joseph was a man of duty and tradition, deeply committed to the principles of his lineage. He believed in the divine right of kings, a conviction that guided his reign. He ruled with an iron fist, his authority unchallenged and his will absolute. But beneath his austere exterior, he was a man of deep emotions, a complex figure with a rich inner life. He yearned for love and companionship, a desire that often went unfulfilled in the public eye. He found solace in the arms of a woman who would change his life forever, a love that defied the conventions of his time. Katharina Schratt, a name that set hearts aflutter. She was the darling of the Viennese stage. Her beauty was legendary. Her talent was undeniable. She captivated audiences with her every performance. She was a true star. Katharina was born into a world of privilege. Her father was a wealthy merchant. She grew up surrounded by luxury, but she craved more than a life of idle pleasure. She yearned for the spotlight. She wanted to make her mark on the world. Katharina possessed a natural talent for acting. She honed her skills on the stages of Vienna. She quickly rose to fame. She became the toast of the city. Her performances were legendary. She was admired by all who saw her. She was destined for greatness. The year was 1885. The place was Vienna's renowned Burgtheater. Emperor Franz Joseph was in attendance. He was there to see a performance. Little did he know this night would change his life. The curtain rose. Katharina Schratt took the stage. She was radiant. Her performance was captivating. The emperor was mesmerized. He had never seen anyone like her. He was smitten. After the performance, the emperor requested a private audience with Katharina. She was ushered into his presence. He was charming and gracious. She was witty and engaging. They talked for hours. He was captivated by her intelligence and beauty. She was drawn to his power and charisma. A spark ignited between them. Word of the emperor's interest in Katharina spread like wildfire. The court was abuzz with gossip. The Empress Elizabeth, known as Sisi, was a distant and aloof figure. She spent much of her time away from Vienna. She was rumoured to have her own affairs. Franz Joseph and Katharina began to meet in secret. Their rendezvous were discreet. They stole moments together whenever they could. Their love blossomed in the shadows. They found solace in each other's arms. Their affair was an open secret in Vienna. The people whispered about it in hushed tones. The newspapers hinted at it in veiled terms, but no one dared to speak openly about the emperor's private life. Section 5. Forbidden Love, Secret Meetings and Hidden Letters. Franz Joseph and Katharina's relationship deepened. They shared a love of art, music and literature. They found solace in each other's company. He confided in her about the burdens of his reign. She offered him a respite from the pressures of court life. Their meetings were always clandestine. They met in private villas. They stole moments in secluded gardens. They wrote each other letters filled with longing and desire. Their love was forbidden, but it was all the more intoxicating for it. Their affair was a dangerous game. The stakes were high. Discovery would have been disastrous. But they were willing to risk everything for their love. They were bound together by an invisible thread. Section 6. The Empress's Shadow Sisi and the Emperor's Heart. The Empress Sisi was a tragic figure, a woman whose life was marked by both splendor and sorrow. She was renowned for her beauty and her independent spirit, captivating all who met her with her grace and charm. But beneath the surface, she was also deeply unhappy, struggling with the confines of her royal duties and personal losses. She chafed against the constraints of court life, feeling trapped in a gilded cage, yearning for freedom and adventure. She and Franz Joseph had a complex relationship, one that was filled with both love and tension. They were bound by duty but estranged by circumstance, their lives intertwined yet emotionally distant. Sisi was aware of her husband's relationship with Katharina, a woman who became a significant part of his life. She tolerated it, even encouraged it to some extent, seeing it as a necessary arrangement for the emperor's happiness. She saw it as a way to keep her husband content, understanding that she could not be everything he needed. She knew that she could never truly fulfill his emotional needs, a realization that weighed heavily on her heart. Katharina was acutely aware of her position, knowing that she was a companion but never the empress. She never sought to replace Sisi, understanding the delicate balance of their unusual arrangement. She knew that her place was in the shadows, always behind the scenes, never in the spotlight. She loved the emperor for who he was, accepting him with all his flaws and virtues. She accepted the complexities of their relationship, finding peace in her role and the love she shared with the emperor. Section 7. Scandal and Intrigue. The court reacts to the affair. The court was a hotbed of gossip and intrigue. The emperor's affair was a source of endless speculation. Some courtiers disapproved of the relationship. They saw it as a threat to the stability of the empire. Others saw it as a harmless dalliance. Franz Joseph's advisors were divided. Some urged him to end the affair. They feared the political fallout. Others argued that Katharina was a positive influence on the emperor. They believed that she made him a better ruler. The emperor refused to be swayed. He was determined to live his life on his own terms. He loved Katharina. He would not be parted from her. He was willing to defy convention for the sake of his happiness. Section 8. A love story for the ages. Devotion and duty. Franz Joseph and Katharina's love affair lasted for over 3 decades, a testament to their deep connection and unwavering commitment to each other. It weathered storms of scandal and intrigue, withstanding the scrutiny of the public eye and the whispers of the court. It survived the tragedy of Sisi's assassination, a heartbreaking event that shook the empire to its core and left Franz Joseph devastated. It endured until the emperor's death in 1916, marking the end of an era and the conclusion of a remarkable chapter in history. Their relationship was a complex one, filled with moments of joy and sorrow, passion and restraint, reflecting the intricate dance of love and duty. It was a love story, one that defied the conventions of their time and demonstrated the power of genuine affection. But it was also a story of duty, sacrifice, and the weight of history, as both Franz Joseph and Katharina navigated the demands of their roles. It was a testament to the enduring power of love in the face of adversity, showing that true love can thrive, even in the most challenging circumstances. Katharina was a constant presence in Franz Joseph's life, providing him with unwavering support and companionship. She was his confidant, his advisor, and his lover, playing multiple roles that were crucial to his well-being and decision-making. She provided him with companionship and support during the darkest days of his reign, offering solace and understanding when he needed it most. She was a source of strength and stability in a world that was rapidly changing, embodying the resilience and fortitude required to stand by a ruler's side. Section 9. Legacy of the affair, a dynasty changed. The affair between Emperor Franz Joseph and Katharina Schratt had a profound impact on the Habsburg dynasty. It challenged the rigid social norms of the time. It humanized the emperor, revealing the man behind the crown. Katharina's influence on the emperor was undeniable. She softened his austere image. She encouraged his more compassionate instincts. She played a role in shaping his legacy. Their love story became a part of Habsburg lore. It was a tale whispered in hushed tones. It was a reminder that even the most powerful rulers are not immune to the allure of love. Section 10. Conclusion, Love and Loss in the Time of Empires. The Habsburg Empire crumbled in the aftermath of World War I. The dynasty that had ruled for centuries vanished from the world stage, but the love story of Franz Joseph and Katharina Schratt lived on. Their affair was a testament to the power of human connection. It was a reminder that even in a world of empires and dynasties, love can bloom in the most unexpected places. Franz Joseph and Katharina's love story was a tale of passion and devotion. It was a story of two people from different worlds who found solace in each other's arms. It was a love story for the ages.